What is going on, Cinedaces? I am Andrew Flash Gordon, and I am joined by my co-host, Michael.
Hello, hello.
And we are here to react to part 3 of Varisu. Parts 1 and 2 are already up. Make sure you check those out. And without further ado, let us get into part 3. Commence!
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that the granddaughter?
That's
the one who smokes cigarettes?
Teenage daughter, yeah.
She's looking for the dad.
School முடிஞ்சதும் வனால திரும்பி வந்துருவேன் தான் சொன்னா. அப்பையில இருந்து அவளோட phone switched off இருக்கு.
Where could she have gone?
அவன் மீட் பண்ண வரல. அவ ஒரு பையனோட
Not a boy.
bubble இருந்து ஒரு பையன்.
Is that like a dating app? I would assume.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like Bumble.
Dating app.
Just
I'm imagining it's
without the M.
Non-trademarked Bumble.
ஏதாவது தெரிஞ்சதா?
Oh, look who decided to show up.
ஏதோ பையனோட வெள்ள போயிருக்கலாம்.
அது வரைக்கும் நீ என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருந்த?
Oh, this is her fault?
Oh, yeah, okay.
You broke up the family.
இப்போ என்ன? உனக்கு சண்டை போடணுமா? அவளை கண்டுபிடிக்கணுமா?
He's always the voice of reason.
நீங்க கொடுத்த நம்பரோட கால் லாக ட்ராக் பண்ணிட்டோம். கடைசியா 5:30க்கு அந்த ஃபோன் பாலவாக்கம் ஏரியால ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் ஆயிருக்கு.
பாலவாக்கம் ஏரியால ஒரு காஃபி ஷாப்ல தான் அடிக்கடி.
Okay, all right. We found a coffee shop. Man, that's a really high quality CCTV. Not gonna lie.
Who's that guy she's with?
I don't know, but he's doing really good job keeping his face from the camera.
Huh.
காளியப்பன் அந்த ரூட்டை கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டீங்களா?
அந்த கார்ல இருக்குது fake number plate.
Oh, Nikes.
Oh no, she's been kidnapped.
I think you're right, unfortunately.
She clearly fell into human trafficking trap.
No.
Oh god.
Sir, force mobilize பண்றதுக்கு இன்னொரு 2 to 3 hours ஆயிடும். அதுக்குள்ள அவங்க உங்க பொண்ணை வெளிய டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்ணிடுவாங்க.
Send Vijay to go get her. He's a one-man army.
Honestly.
Anyways, we'll try to mobilize the force.
Yep, here he comes.
Literally, I mean, he's more powerful than Liam Neeson in Taken.
இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த ஏரியாவுல 2-3 பேர் இருந்தாங்க சார். இப்போ ஆண்டனி மட்டும் தான் சார் எல்லாத்தையும் பண்றான். அவன் கண்ட்ரோல்ல தான் அந்த ஏரியாவே இருக்கு சார்.
But like Vijay knows, he's been around the block, so he like knows how to operate in these sort of areas.
That's a good point. I mean, you can make a case like he did the whole Bruce Wayne type of journey around the world. He's not pampered and sheltered.
Exactly.
அவன் பேரை மட்டும் எடுத்துறாதீங்க.
He's just
ஆண்டனி வீடு எங்க இருக்கு?
whole place goes silent.
அந்த பொண்ணு எனக்கு வேணும்.
இந்த மேட்டர் மட்டும் ஆண்டனிக்கு தெரிஞ்சதுன்னு வெச்சுக்கோ. காயில்ல போற முதல் பால் பாக்கெட் உனக்கு தான்.
Oh,
that one was
for made a mistake.
That one was for free. Next one's going to cost you.
டைம் இல்ல. ஆண்டனி எங்க?
ஏய் சொல்லி நகர.
Oh!
Unmoved.
I tried to warn them, Michael. He didn't.
His arm is just broken now.
I feel your pain, and you deserve every second of it.
Oh my god, the flip.
I'm sorry. I feel no remorse for human traffickers, Michael.
Sames.
You deserve everything that comes at you. All the karma and carnage.
The tools are out, baby.
I hope he stretched this time, Michael.
Yeah, he knew he was getting into a fight this time. He definitely warmed up on the way over.
Yeah, but notice this time he's like not in a jokey mood. It's like, because this is his niece. This is serious.
It ain't funny anymore. Poor dude. Oh, he shook the entire building. Just throws him through the door.
Whoa!
ஆண்டனி.
He's the one you smacked the crap out of earlier, I thought.
Hey. முஞ்சாவல காப்பாத்திக்கடா.
அவளை நான் காப்பாத்த போறேன்னு யார் சொன்னா? நீ தான் காப்பாத்த போற.
Oh.
முதல்ல வண்டி திருப்பி அந்த பொண்ணுங்களை இங்க கூட்டி வாங்கடா.
என்னாச்சுனா?
சொல்றேன்ல, திருப்புடா வண்டியை.
You heard me. Don't ask questions, boy.
Dangling him over a building.
Uh-huh.
Oh, light
in
post.
front of everybody.
But if you hit him, he'll drop.
Ow! Oh, rope burn.
He's Vijay. He doesn't
You're
get
right.
rope burn.
It doesn't even move when he grabs it. There she is.
Please, 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 please be there. Is that her?
Yep, that's her.
Thank God.
Thank goodness.
I swear, if you don't thank him, Michael and I riot.
பசங்க வளரும்போது பேரண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட அந்த லவ் அண்ட் அஃபெக்ஷன் கிடைக்கலன்னா
They look for it elsewhere.
வெளியில போய் தேடுவோம். 3 மணி நேரம் காணும்ன உடனே நீ எவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டுன்றதை நான் பார்த்தேன். பிள்ளைங்க பிரிஞ்சா பெத்தவங்களுக்கும் இப்படிதான் இருக்கும் போல் இருக்குடா.
Yeah, learn your lesson, bud.
விஜய் நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு போலாம்.
We all go home together as a family.
He's restoring the family. First the business, now the family.
She's back.
Aww. Yes, home never felt so good.
டேய் வாடா.
Where?
He's having his moment. He's having a moment. Give him a moment. Sometimes you just gotta have a pensive drive.
பிள்ளைங்க பிரிஞ்சா பெத்தவங்களுக்கும் இப்படிதான் இருக்கும் போல் இருக்குடா.
I do some of my best thinking on the road.
Fair enough. You know, hopefully we do get to see him reconcile with his brother too, because that moment of the subversion of expectations where him and his brother like look like they were reconciling in the first scene, like it'll be more earned. There was like, I'm glad, but that was quick.
Yeah, right.
But now it's like much more earned now. Dude, again, this movie's doing such a good job balancing the drama, the action, and the comedy. Like, that's what I'm appreciating about it. It's all about the balancing act, and they're doing it's when you write that shit on a page, it's not easy. It's very hard.
Yeah,
because you can write it. It's all about execution.
A job well done today.
Got one more relationship to repair. Still got to repair the relationship with his other brother.
அந்த பொண்ணு ஏதோ கதை எழுதுதான். அந்த கதைக்கு பேர் கூட பேஸ்மென்ட்ல 2 வீலர்ஸா.
based on true events.
Based on true events.
என்ன கதை?
ஒரு பையன் ஒரு பொண்ணு. அந்த பையனுக்கு பொண்ணு பயங்கரமா பிடிச்சிருச்சு.
அதுனா பையனுக்கு தான் பொண்ணு பிடிக்குமா?
மறுபடியும் சொல்றேன், ஒரு பையன் ஒரு பொண்ணு.
ஐயோ இந்த வெர்ஷன் சூப்பரா பல்லழகி முத்து முத்து சொல்ல.
I love lima beans. Haven't had those in a while.
Oh good, another dance break. We've been in need of one. Uh-oh. Is his health start finally going to, you know?
Yeah, but the family has to be repaired before he goes out.
It does.
Oh no.
Yep, there he is on the floor. Oh my God, come on. Gotta stick around long enough to see the family back together.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank God. Thank God for that friend who's the doctor.
Yeah, right.
இதுக்கு மேல என்னால மறைக்க முடியல. அவனுக்கு 6 மாசமா pancreatic cancer.
6 months. Oh my God.
He said 8 to 10 months he had, right?
நான் விஜய் போய் ஏர்போர்ட்ல பார்த்து அவங்க அப்பா சாக போறத சொல்லப்போ ஒரு செகண்ட் கூட யோசிக்காம எல்லாத்தையும் தூக்கி எறிஞ்சிட்டு ஓடியாந்தா வீட்டுக்கு.
I hope she's not mad at him for not telling.
எப்படிடா இவ்வளவுத்தையும் பொறுத்துட்டு இருந்த?
Still need the other brother though.
அஜய் இங்க வர சொல்லு.
வரமாட்டாமா. என்னானாலும் வரமாட்டேன்னு சொல்லிட்டான்.
Oh man, now we got another brother out of the house.
இன்னைக்கு நானும் அஜய் ராஜேந்திரன் 2 பேரும் இணைந்து ஒரு கம்பெனி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போறோம். அதை அனௌன்ஸ் பண்றதுக்காக தான் இந்த கெட் டுகெதர்.
அங்க அவர் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல இருக்கிறாரு, உன்னை தான் பார்க்கணுங்கிறாரு. வா.
Wrong move.
எதுவா இருந்தாலும் வீட்டுக்கு போய் பேசிக்கலாம். உனக்கு என்ன வேணும்னாலும் நாங்க பண்றோம்.
அவர் சாகும்போது மட்டும் இல்ல, அவர் கட்டை எரியும் போது கூட நான் வர மாட்டேன்.
Wow. All right, we got a lot of work to do.
நீ அப்பாவுக்காக இவ்வளவு பண்ணல, இப்ப அம்மாவுக்காக ஒண்ணே ஒண்ணு பண்ணுடா.
Kick the crap out of him. Not exactly her words, but that's what's implied.
உங்க ப்ரொபோசல் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா தான் இருக்கு. ஆனா அவங்க கிட்ட ஏற்கனவே நான் இந்த டீலை சைன் பண்ணிட்டேன். இப்போ வெளியே வந்தா நிறைய லீகல் காம்ப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் வரும்.
அது எப்படி வரும்? நான் இன்னும் அந்த கம்பெனில மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டரா தான் இருக்கேன். I have all the rights to cancel the deal. அதுக்கான NOC தான் இது.
Can you be a managing director of one company and
I feel like that's a conflict of interest, but like I don't know how business and stocks and investment works.
நாம இந்த டீலை சைன் பண்ணலாம்.
He's rolling up.
நானும் அப்படிதான் நினைச்சேன்டா. இப்பதான் புரிஞ்சுது. ஒரு குடும்பங்கிறது அன்பு, பாசம், உறவு எல்லாமே பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன்ல.
Sorry. I'll try and keep it in.
நம்மெல்லாம் ஒண்ணா இருந்தோம்ல. அந்த டைம் எல்லாம் யோசிச்சு.
வர முடியாதுடா.
I'm very curious of how their childhood was, the three of them.
Yeah.
அவனை நான் டீல் பண்றேன். என்னடா? நீ வர மாட்டல? அப்ப நாங்களும் உன் பேச்சுக்கா.
போ, வெளிய போ.
Are you severing your ties too?
ஒரு நிமிஷம் கூட இங்க இருந்தேன்.
I'm cutting you from the company.
As a chairman, I'm terminating you as the managing director of the company.
Oh, so is that no
You
one?
can't push this deal anymore.
இனிமே இவனுக்கும் இந்த கம்பெனிக்கும்
Yeah, you got some things to think about.
பட் நான் உங்களை blackmail பண்ணலாம் நினைக்காதீங்க சார். ஆனா நான் லைட்டா தான் சார் பண்ணேன். சார் மாஸ்டர் எதுவும் வெச்சுக்காதீங்க சார்.
டேய் சார்.
He's always got an ace up his sleeve.
He does. Oh.
பாத்தியா? எமோஷன் தானே அது. எமோஷன் வருதுடா. ஐயோ
aggression? Oh no.
எல்லாமே வருதுடா. ஓ அப்படினா எல்லாம் இருக்கு. நம்ம கிட்ட தான் அவர் காட்ட மாட்டாரு போல.
டேய் ஒண்ணே சும்மா
இது அட்டாக் பண்றானே, அட்ராக்ட் பண்றானே, அட்டகாசமான அசால்ட்டான, இது அசத்தலான, அசத்தியான, இது அபூர்வான, இது அம்சமான.
I love his
You can tell he's the younger brother.
Oh, for sure. Now I'm getting a glimpse of their childhood a little bit here.
அவரும் உன்னை வேணான்ட்டாரு, நாங்களும் உன்னை வேணான்ட்டோம். இங்க உன்னை ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ண வேற யாரு இருக்கான்னு யோசிச்சா ஜேபி சார்.
You still want to do the company with them?
இவனுங்க சிரிப்ப மொத்தமா நிறுத்த வைக்கணும்னா உன் அப்பனுக்கு வலிக்கணும்னா ஒரே ஒரு வழிதான் இருக்கு.
And that is
உன்னோட மொத்த ஷேர்ஸையும் என் பேர்ல எழுதி கொடு. தண்ணி காட்டுறேன்.
சின்ன வயசுல நாங்க சாக்லேட் கேட்டாலே கொடுக்க மாட்டான். 3000 கோடி ஷேரை கேட்டா எப்படி கொடுப்பான் சார்?
Damn, are you gonna trust this dude with 30 billion of your shares?
கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்.
I won't give it you, yeah.
நீ ஷேர்ஸ் எழுதி கொடுத்துதான் ஆகணும். என் கடன் அடைக்கணும்ல.
என் ஷேர்ஸ்ல 10% வேத்தனா உன் கடன் எல்லாம் அடைச்சிருவேன்.
That's a good point.
அக்ரிமெண்ட் சரியா படிக்கலையா? என் பர்மிஷன் இல்லாம ஒரு ஷேரையும் நீ விற்க முடியாது.
ஐயோ ஏமாந்துட்டியா?
Oh no.
நான் உன்னை எவ்வளவு நம்பினேன்? எனக்கு எப்படி ஒரு துரோகம் பண்ணிருக்க?
ஏய் சொந்த குடும்பத்துக்கே துரோகம் பண்ணவ.
What goes around comes around.
அது வரைக்கும் இவனை போடுங்க. நடுவுல யாராவது தடுக்க வந்தா அவனுங்களையும் போடுங்க.
இதுக்குள்ள ஆடியன்ஸே இழுக்குறீங்க.
அப்ப நீ உள்ள வரமாட்டல்ல? வரமாட்டல்ல?
வந்தாலும் வருவேன்.
I may change my mind. Oh man.
என்ன பண்றீங்க எல்டு ப்ரோ? கூப்பிட்டானா அவன்?
Yeah, oh he's gonna make him ask.
மிடில் ப்ரோ கூப்பிடட்டும். கூப்பிட்டா விட்டுருவோமா?
Oh, that was a hit. Oh.
Oh, he's itching. He's itching.
He's like, I'm gonna make him pay back tenfold.
Ask for help.
What are you doing? Yeah, boy. Man, I wasn't really expecting violence to be the answer for middle brother, but here we go.
ஏன் தெரியுமா அவனை கூப்பிடல? என் உடம்புல வர ஒவ்வொரு சொட்டு ரத்தமோ அவங்க எல்லார்கிட்டயும் நான் கேட்கிற மன்னிப்பு.
He's like, I let you punish me for a while.
தம்பி நீ வாடா.
Here we go.
ஓடுங்கடா இவனை.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. I love his propensity to use other people as weapons. It's great. Ooh.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Incredible.
Whoa!
Ooh. Not the open hand slap. You want some of what he's having?
Come.
Don't be scared, said the man you should always be scared of.
உனக்கு வேணுங்கிறது அந்த $3 பில்லியன் டீல் தானே? எடுத்துக்கோ. நானே கொடுக்குறேன், எடுத்துக்கோ. நீயும் என் அப்பாவும் காலம் பூரா போட்டி போட்டீங்க. இப்ப என்ன இல்ல அவர்கிட்ட? பணம், பவர் என்ன இல்ல. ஆனா கடைசியில் அவர் கேட்டது என்ன தெரியுமா?
His family. Oh.
ஒரு நிம்மதியான சாவியா. வாழ்க்கைங்கிறது ஜெயிக்கிறதுக்கோ தோக்கிறதுக்கோலாம் இல்ல.
True.
வாழ்றதுக்கு.
The real $3 billion deal was the friends and family we made along the way.
The grandkids
are back. Aww. They missed their grandma.
And their grandpa, I would imagine, too. Oh, I'm glad they have a relationship with their other uncle as well now. Damn. This movie's hitting me in the feels, dude.
Yeah, right? I'm so sorry, Father. Oh, yay, we get to have the ceremony and everybody's happy.
No drama, please.
Yes, yeah. Everybody
let's just have a happy time.
Chill.
No calling people out in front of everyone.
If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all.
I just want to know when Vijay and the other lady are getting married.
They're all at the dinner table.
Yes, at once.
ஒரு அப்பா எனக்கு தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லாம கூடாதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. எப்ப நான் கையை பிடிச்சு கூட நடந்திருக்கணுமோ அப்பெல்லாம் நான் கூட இருந்ததே இல்லை. நான் உனக்கு எதுவுமே செய்யலையடா.
நீங்க நடந்த வழியில நான் நடக்காம இருந்திருக்கலாம். ஆனா எனக்கு நடக்க கத்து கொடுத்ததே நீங்க தானே. ஹீரோப்பா.
Dang. Aww.
Love you, Pa.
My heart. This is so sweet.
Oh. No, Dad.
Yeah. I was wondering if that was going to be his last moment.
I'm just grateful he went out knowing that everything was repaired and his family is in good shape.
He got the peaceful end he wanted.
No family is perfect, but we have only one family.
Aww. What a beautiful end note.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was so good.
That was fantastic.
I was ready for action. I was ready for thrills. I was ready for fun. I was not ready for
drama.
Like the heartbreaking family drama. You know?
I was not. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, we went into this completely blind. We didn't watch a trailer. We didn't look up description or anything. We just knew the title.
Yep.
And but what did you think of the film overall?
I loved it. I thought it was really, really well drawn. They did a beautiful job of blending everything together. You know, we got the lighthearted fun. We got the cool action sequences and the incredible, Vijay coming in and beating everybody up. But we also got, depth and, a beautiful story of family and family coming together and repairing familial ties. Because I've always been one of those people that's you're not obligated to love your family. There's a common misconception that, because you're family, you have to love people. That's not true. But I'm also always a fan of, reconciling those generational differences and family coming back together. You don't have to love your family, but if you make an effort to change and come back to family, I always love, a family welcoming people back into the fold. And I think that was a really, really beautiful story here.
Absolutely. And also to your point too, family is not always, in my opinion, just blood. It can be other, people who just show their care and love for you as well. But yeah, I echo your sentiments. I love this film. It just had the perfect blend of action, lightheartedness, trauma, heart. It just, again, it's very difficult when you're writing all this. You can say, okay, I'm going to do this and that, but it's got to be executed the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Again, you run into troubles of, okay, it's going to be too much of this, it's going to be too much of that. And again, I just thought it was all very balanced out. And I love the theme of this film. Yes, it was family, of course, but I also thought a very big theme in this film was forgiveness.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, I appreciated the way it was executed in this film. And again, I also love that this film did a lot of, in a smart way, subversion of expectations. Like, for instance, that first scene with Vijay and the oldest brother, where I'm like, again, it was still it was a very good scene. If he did forgive him right away with that scene, I was like, okay, I'm okay with this, I guess. But that was very quick after 7 years, but okay.
Yeah.
And then again, with how he spun, it was like, oh no, what, do you expect me to just forgive you after 7 years? And like, no, like keep being dad's puppet and all that. So also too, I thought this film, had some interesting points about, just like fathers having their children compete for business and like, pushing them in that way. Like you saw what happened to them, and like that damaged the family in a way. And like it took Vijay coming back and showing care and love for them to repair that. And, I thought that was a beautiful message to send out, like to bring them back into the fold, like in that way, which I appreciated. I think that's something that was grounded and something we can all, relate to.
Absolutely. And I think everybody learned a really important lesson. Like it wasn't just the brothers, it was also the dad realizing that, like, in him pushing these kids to compete for his business and vicariously, like, compete for his favor or compete for his love, really fractured the family.
Absolutely.
In a way that he had no idea it had until he was on death's door and suddenly wanted nothing more than to be together with his family.
For sure. And he wasn't intentionally trying to do that. I think because he took the business prowess into his family life, and that's what, unfortunately, and like, yes, it works in the business world. It doesn't work in the family life, unfortunately. And I love, too, that Vijay was a self-made man. Like, and I love that he was able to explore that in the real world in that 7 years he was out. And he didn't get consumed by greediness and pettiness.
Exactly.
And like emotional vulnerability. Like he was just so perfect in so many ways. Yeah, he did have, I don't know really too many of his flaws, but he was just such a great character. I loved him. He was compassionate, he was vulnerable, and like I love that, again, boots on the ground as the CEO. He got down there, cared about his workers, and also too, I loved how cunning and witty, and also I loved how smart and strategic he was. There was just so many different
facts. He had it all.
Also too, he's just a badass when it came to the action sequences.
Yeah, you're right.
And also too, like when it was time to be serious, when his, when the film shifted into that more darker atmosphere of his niece getting, the human trafficking section, which I was not expecting. And understandably so that they chose to go that direction in terms of, okay, we got to find a way to rift, repair the rift between the oldest brother and him, and then obviously we're gonna have to find a way for the other brother as well. But I thought that was an interesting choice that they chose to go with there, albeit a little bit of a darker choice, from the rest of the film. But I thought that was necessary to now see Vijay, who's again more of a lighthearted character. Although there were moments where he could be a little more serious, but it's like, no joking, I'm getting my niece. Anyone messing with me, you're gonna get hurt more so than not. And I appreciate no nonsense in that situation.
No nonsense, absolutely not.
So.
No, this was really, really well done in keeping with the theme, and kind of going back to your point about the difficulty of, like, it's really easy to write this stuff, but the actual execution of it is difficult. A lot of those really emotional scenes relied very heavily on just facial expressions, micro expressions, as Achara likes to talk about too. It can be very, very difficult as an actor to convey all that's going on without dialogue. And so multiple times, Andrew and I especially were sitting there going, I know exactly what this person's thinking. I know exactly what's going through their head, just because they were able to hold space for those emotions and create that turmoil in their faces. And granted, a lot of the editing also helps. You're able to cut to whatever the actor's looking at, and you can read a lot of that as well, but still they were able to live in that emotionality and keep it on their faces and tell a whole story even without the dialogue.
It's easier said than done. Like when you're an actor, you're on set, you got a million people on set as well. Like, and again, all the actors deserve credit for the emoting and the visual storytelling that they were doing such a great job of the execution. But like the dad, for instance, like when Vijay was first brought up by the investor, you could see the look of sadness and disappointment. Like he was giving me two emotions at once. And then also on the same point, when Vijay was leaving the house after the whole bumbling of the 65th birthday or whatever the event was, and like the look he gave, I'm never gonna see my son. I literally said that's the look he gave.
Yep.
But that's good acting. And then they literally they said that as a point of dialogue. I'm like, I'm glad they did say it, but I'm like, you didn't even need to say it because his face told it all to me. But that's again power of good acting and good facial expression, you know, emoting and all that.
1000%.
So we just wanted to give the actors their due because like it's not an easy thing to say. Like you can write that again on a script, but the actors still have to execute and perform that under pressure.
Yeah.
So, and also too, I love the chemistry between Vijay and Divya. I thought they were great.
They were so adorable.
I love too, like again with his lightheartedness, and again her and she had to act a lot more serious too at first because of the situation that she was dealing with her sister and the brother-in-law. It was a rough situation. They weren't really seeing each other for 6 months or whatever the info or the exposition we were being that we had been dumped on.
Yeah.
And but then again with the whole July 4th 2007 and all that, I loved it. And but again instantly I was just emotionally invested in their characters because of the chemistry as well, and their interactions were just so good, and they were so adorable together.
They were really cute. I actually almost wished I saw a little bit more of them, you know? Like we did kind of had their initial opening relationship, and there was some spacing, and I know it like wasn't the central focus. Obviously this wasn't intended to be a romance between Vijay and Divya. It was more on that focus of family and forgiveness. So like I understand, and it didn't detract from the movie but any time they were on screen together, it was just so delightful that I was like, God, I wish we had more of this.
I agree fully with you, but the time we did get to spend with them, I was very appreciative of.
Absolutely, yeah.
I get it. The movie was already 2 hours and 50-something minutes. So it's like, guys, how much more can we give you? Like like you said, the focus is on the family and the theme and all that. But again, they were so adorable together. The music was great. The dance numbers were great. The action was incredible. The acting was great. And again, all the balancing between everything was just, I just was so shocked by how they were able to do it. And also too, I love that Vijay was like the voice of reason in so many different facets of the film. And like, even with the Prakash Raj's character, he's like, he even said to him like, dude, all right, you've won the $3 billion deal, even though,
congrats.
I mean, like, dude, life is about more than just winning in business.
I thought that was a really, really clever
nice
piece
message.
of dialogue, and like a good little lesson for him to learn at the end. It's like, hey man, like if you want it, you can have it. I don't care. We just want our dad to have his family together, and as he said, a peaceful passing. I thought that was really, really beautiful.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, it's cool to make money and all that, but like
at what cost?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, clearly this guy doesn't necessarily have a family. He doesn't have anybody close to him. It's like,
what are you gonna want when you're
I
gotta say too, really quick, my final thoughts. Some of the twists and turns in there too. I mean, I know I predicted a couple of things which I didn't care because I was having such a ball. But I think one of my favorite ones was the one where he had the investor in his back pocket, the one who invested.
That was so good.
I love that.
That was so good.
That was like such a boss move. I know he kept on saying he is the boss, but that was such a boss move.
I was really sitting there like, I have no idea how they come back from this.
I had
there's got to be something up their sleeve.
But I love that they held it back and then came back to it with the dialogue with him and his dad. That was great. Oh, I love that. I had a great time with this one. Again, I love the messaging in it and all the balancing acts between all the genres that they pulled. Any final thoughts?
I thought it was great. I'm just echoing what you said. I thought it was really delightful. I was smiling ear to ear the whole time, you know, for all sorts of different reasons. So it was a great time, and I'm so glad we got to watch it.
But let us know, what did you think of the film? Are there other films like this that you think Michael, myself, or any other members of the team would like to react to that you'd like to see us react to? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until then, do all the YouTube stuff, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all notifications, and smash that like button so you can let us know that you are enjoying what you're watching. I'm Andrew Flash Gordon. This is
Michael Boos.
See you guys next time.